it is Saturday and we made pancakes. I showed that, and I made my iced coffee. And now we have gotten ready for the day, and I think on our to-do list for today, we want to reorganize, well, I want to reorganize my office space. So that way I can set up all the new stuff for my new business. The mugs finally came in yesterday, and I can get started with that. So I want to set up a space that will work for both my sticker shop and my new shop, and it won't be like too crazy. So I have a couple of ideas. We're gonna figure this out. I'm a little nervous because the way the office is shaped is kind of weird, so there's not a lot of like wall space, if that makes sense, because there's this like big opening right there. So hopefully we can figure out a setup that works, and yeah, that's like our main thing for today. So that's what we were doing today. We also need to run out to Home Depot and Sam's Club. We ordered some stuff to like have curbside pickup. We ordered a part for our bathtub because it's messed up, and then we also ordered butcher paper for doing, like, if you do sublimation mugs, they tell you to like put the butcher paper, like tape it on after you tape on your design, so that way like the ink or whatever doesn't go all over the heat press, or at least that's what I've heard in videos, but it's just like kind of an added layer of protection. So it wasn't that expensive, so I was like, we're just gonna do this. So we are gonna pick that up later today. So yeah, it's gonna be hopefully a productive Saturday, although I'm feeling super lazy and I don't want to do anything today, which is kind of my normal Saturday mindset, but we really need to be productive and get stuff done today. Okay, so here's the current setup of the office, and I've never really loved it, but I mean it's worked, it's been fine, whatever. But now we have a heat press machine that I need to set up and another printer, and I actually need to list this printer on eBay to sell. There's nothing wrong with it, I don't use it anymore, and whatever. And then I need to clear off this space and probably like sell these things. I'm not sure honestly if I should keep them or just sell them, but yeah, so we need to like figure out this situation, because obviously I'm still keeping my sticker shop open, so I need to have like this stuff set up, but I also need to figure out just the best way to set all this up and be able to run both businesses. So what I'm thinking, here's kind of what I'm thinking. So first off, I'm gonna have to take all this stuff off because I wanna take the legs off of this table and this table just on like one side, and that way we can put in these underneath them. These just kind of, we put them here and then I never really did anything with them. They've just been over here, but I think it's kind of a waste of space since they can actually go under the table, and then we can put something else here. So I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. And then I'm also gonna take this table and maybe put it here if it fits, because I wanna keep this for like inventory stuff, and then maybe have that table here for like the heat press. And then I have another table in my back room that I normally film like my Plan With Me's on, and I think I want to bring that one out here. And then I also have another one of these angled tables that I can put in my back room to set up to still do Plan With Me's if I went, like when I decide to do those. So yeah, I think that's maybe that's where we should get started. It's just trying to figure all that out, clean out the inventory a little bit, and oh, what a project. Okay, guys. So we have put this new table in. I failed at showing it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get busy and I forget to turn the camera on. But I think what we've decided is we're actually going to take this drawer and shift it over, and then take the legs off of this table and just put the tabletop here, because this is where I'm wanting to put my heat press machine. And I don't love the idea of these underneath here, because like this would mean that I have to like sit over, and then it just like, I don't know, I don't necessarily love the idea of that. And I put my trash can right here, so like I wouldn't want anything here because I can't like push it under whenever I'm not using it. So I think that we're just gonna do that and see how it works. Obviously, we can always rearrange and figure stuff out later, but I think that makes the most sense. And plus, these are really heavy, like even without anything in them, they're like 70 pounds or something, and they're like packed full of stuff, which I do need to go through at some point. But today, the main focus is just getting my new stuff set up, and then I can go through and organize stuff later if I feel like it. But anyway, so we're gonna move that over. There's gonna be like a little space in between these two, so I'll probably stick like this stuff. That's what I did in the old apartment because I had it set up that way. So yeah, I think we're just gonna leave these here for now. That makes the most sense. And we're gonna scoot this over just a little bit because it's like that'll fit perfect if we just scoot that over just a smidge, and there's like enough room to like, yeah. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up the table and then hopefully set up the heat press, and I guess the other printer I will put there. I'll move the Canon one that I'm not using and maybe put it here, or like maybe move this Brother printer and put that there, because like this stuff I'm not really using. I don't know. Again, one of those things we have to figure out, but for now, we know we're doing this, so let's do it. Okay, so we didn't actually end up moving this over because we forgot that there is this outlet here, and I didn't want to cover it up because obviously I'm gonna need to plug in machines. So James came up with the idea that we leave the legs on one side and just keep this like this, because I'm not gonna be sitting down, so like I don't need that space underneath this table. So yeah, I like it. I think it's good. We actually didn't even need to move this over.
Yeah, we can scoot it back if you want, so it's not as tight right there.
I mean, it doesn't really matter other than it just looks kind of weird to have this like in between space. But anyway, I've also cleaned off this shelf. It had my laminator and my Mink machine, which I'm currently not using. And I know if I decide to use it, I can find a place for it. But for right now, I'm not as focused on stickers, so I don't want to add foiling or anything like that to my shop at this moment. So I cleaned this off, and I think I'm going to store inventory for the sticker shop here, so that way I can store t-shirts and mugs in here. So that is my master plan here. Update. This is the setup for mugs, t-shirts. There's lots of different attachments, so I'm gonna have to maybe clean out a drawer or something to put those in there. But yeah, this is the setup. It has to hang off just a little bit for it to like swing because there's not like a ton of space, but that doesn't really bother me, although I think it's bothering James because he keeps asking me like what we should do about it, but I'm not worried about it. And then we'll have like the mug thing here. Obviously, I'm not gonna be doing both of them at the same time, so it's fine. But yeah, that's the setup here. And now I'm gonna go take all of the mugs. Actually, I didn't show you guys. So here is one of the mugs. It looks so pretty, just like white, but obviously it's gonna look better when I put designs on it. So sad news, guys, but 8 of the mugs were like completely shattered. So, I mean, not completely, but like you can definitely tell like that one has a crack in it. That one's not even, like the whole thing is dead. So that is a little unfortunate, but the other ones were fine. They came out fine. So I'm definitely gonna have to email this company and hopefully they have good customer service. Okay, update time. So James got the printer thing figured out, so it's ready to go. And actually, once we pick up the butcher paper from Sam's Club, I can test out everything and make a mug. I already have an idea for a mug that I want to make for myself. So not that I need any more mugs, but I do need to practice, make sure everything's gonna work. And I kind of want James to like help me because I feel like he's really good at stuff like this. And so just so I have the confidence to know what I'm doing for when he's not home and I'm making stuff. So anyway, we have all that set up. I need him to move this printer to my back room because if I pick it up, I'll probably hurt my back. But we're gonna move this, and then I have this box that has the broken mugs. I'm gonna move that to my back room, and I have to take pictures and email them everything on Monday so they can send out replacements. We need to get rid of like all the boxes and just mess here. But yeah, so I have all of my sticker shop related stuff here. And then of course here, whatever. And then we have our printers. I have this open table that I can just use for packaging orders. And when I want to use my laptop and not like sit on the couch, you can just sit here. I think that will be so nice. Then we have this ready for storage. And then eventually I want to go through these two drawers because there's a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. So that's a project for another day. Today I just want to get this like looking clean. So right now we are headed to Sam's Club and Home Depot to pick up the stuff I told you guys about earlier. And then when we get home, I would really like to get the house just tidied again because it's just out of sorts. We have dishes, we have laundry we need to put in the laundry room. We have this mess to deal with. So I'd like to just get that done, and if we can do that, then it will have been a successful day. All right, we're off to Sam's Club and Home Depot. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Yes! We were only gone for like 20 minutes. Maybe 30, but not that long. All right, let's clean this living room. I cleaned up the living room mostly. My slippers are still like in the middle of the floor. Haven't vacuumed, saving that for tomorrow. And I didn't like fold the blanket or put away James's computer stuff because I knew that we would be sitting on the couch doing nothing today. I think James cleaned the kitchen for me. Yeah, he's like running some dishes and he kind of wiped everything down. There's some dishes that'll go in after, so that's super, super nice of him. Thanks for doing the dishes. So yeah, now the house is somewhat put back together. It's obviously not like 100%, but it's better. I'm gonna go figure out dinner and chill, I guess. Good news, guys. Dinner is done. Oop. So you guys, an update. James forgot that the Royal Rumble was on tonight, so we're currently watching wrestling. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm actually like watching it and like what's gonna happen. I hate wrestling, and so, but we haven't watched it in like 2 years or something crazy, so yeah, I don't know. I'm just sitting here watching it and I don't know why. But we're just chilling on the couch. James is working on his video game and I'm obviously watching wrestling for an unknown reason. And that's basically been our night. Dixie's playing with a squeaky toy. And yeah. Why am I watching this? I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever watched wrestling. We've been watching it since we got married. Well, James has been watching it before then, and I was never a fan. I actually hated like the Sunday nights where they would have these big events and we would all have to go watch it. But I did it because I love James. Right?
Right.
But for whatever reason tonight, apparently I'm just like, I guess I'm bored. We're gonna chalk it up to being bored. So yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, you guys, it is midnight and wrestling just ended. It was so long. It was such a long one, but I'm glad that James got to watch it. And I basically, after I vlogged last, I kind of just lost interest and I was looking at my phone the whole time. But for a little bit of time, I was actually like interested, but not interested. But you know how like there'll be something on TV and you're not interested, but like you can't stop watching it for some reason? That was me. But eventually I just lost interest completely and scrolled my phone. And so now it's time to go to bed because it's midnight and we do have church tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna go in for first service or if we're gonna watch it at home online and like have breakfast and everything and then go help in second service, or if we're just gonna go to both services. I'm not sure. So anyway, we have a lot going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here since I need to go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I rearranged the office and you're excited for all the fun things to come with my new business, and I will share those in a future vlog. But for now, I am gonna wrap up this vlog as I've already said, so I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.